Morning, thank you.
We've just seen the pictures. How was it?
Awesome.
Awesome?
Yes, not quite what I expected. But...
What were you expecting?
Oh, I was expecting a smooth descent, but it was a bit traumatic.
It's rough, isn't it?
It's a bit rough, yes. And after I threw up, I felt better.
Brilliant.
Which I think is the reaction of most people as well. By the time you get down, it's just the relief when the parachute opens when you touch the ground. That's
right, absolutely. But I set out to raise money to do it, and I'm so glad I did it, because the hospital will benefit.
It's absolutely fantastic. Can't be many 84-year-olds throwing themselves out of planes and doing that sort of thing. But there is a very special reason that you've done it, isn't there? Just tell us a little bit about your condition.
Well, when I was first diagnosed in December 2013, I was given 2 months or less to live before treatment.
It's ovarian cancer we're talking about.
Ovarian cancer. And apparently it doesn't manifest itself until it's in the very late stages. The Royal Marsden took me under their wing, and Professor Gore, his team, the nurses in the chemo unit, right down to the tea ladies, everybody has been wonderful. I've had an extra 2 years of life, and in that 2 years I've seen so much family joy that I can't thank the Marsden enough for the care, attention and kindness they've given to me. And that's why I decided, when they told me that there wasn't much more they could do, and I've only got a few months, I wanted to put something back. And I'm hoping that the money I'm raised by doing that skydive will help other women in the future, because perhaps they can do research into finding a cure earlier, or at least in remission, so that other women can live where I...
Do you know what, Rosa? It won't just be the money that will help them, it'll be your attitude and your approach as well that inspires them. Tell us a little bit about what that extra time has enabled you to see. You talk about the family joy you've witnessed. Talk us through some of the things.
I've seen my granddaughter have her first little girl, which is my first great-grandchild. I've seen my grandson get married. I've seen my 2 children, Sue's 2 children, who live in Australia, graduate from university. And even my daughter has become engaged. So it's all been wonderful, and I've had such a lot of love and care from family and friends that the last 2 years of my life have just been a wonderful joy. Even though I know I'm ill, but I have a mantra which says you can't change yesterday, it's gone. You can't worry about tomorrow because it's unpredictable. Therefore, so long as today is good, that is all that matters. And I just live every day as happily as I can. And really, I've had such a lot of joy out of living.
So tell us a little bit. I mean, it's extraordinary listening to you, incredibly
and bringing so
inspiring.
much joy as well.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about how special she is as a mum.
Well, she's inspirational, obviously. I mean, it's clear as anything. The last 2 years have been transformative for all of our relationships, because it's just been an opportunity. Mum would be the first to say she hasn't had a particularly easy life. The last few years, because of this, have almost made her flower. And she's become Zen-like. She's become she's become Mummy Yoda. So we're so proud of her, and it's so fantastic to see the last 2 years have become like this golden period in her life.
Goodness.
The only thing I would like to say is they do mammograms for breast cancer, and ovarian cancer is considered the silent cancer because it doesn't manifest itself until it's in the late stages. And how they found mine was by a CA125 blood count. I don't know why they can't do that, the same as mammograms, an annual or biannual CA125 blood count, to perhaps detect it in its earlier stages. Yes, and save a lot of lives that way. I'm not a doctor, I don't know, but that's how they found mine, certainly.
If they could save one, it'd be worth doing.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, look, this is it. This is your certificate. We don't need a certificate. We saw the footage, but this is certified that Rosa Kingston completed the training course and made a tandem skydive from 13,000 feet on Wednesday, the 14th of October, 2015. Just remarkable.
Honestly, it's an absolute inspirational and an honour to meet you, Rosa. I just feel like if all of us could just live our lives a little bit like you have lived the last 2 years in your life.
Thank you.
It would be an improvement and an inspiration for all of us.
I don't feel I've done anything inspirational.
Oh, you don't know what you're doing.
Mind you, I've been a lady Freemason for 42 years.
Oh, do you think that's helped?
I do think it's helped, and we've raised a lot of money for charity, so I have sort of got a background.
That approach, yeah.
They've given me a good background.
Go on, Sue.
Could we plug the URL in case anybody would like to donate to Mum's fundraiser?
I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll put it on our website, and if anybody would like to donate a little bit more money towards Rosa, we'll put all of the details of her Just Giving page onto the website, so you can do that. It is a fabulous cause, the Royal Marsden. They've helped one of my aunts very close to me as well. I know how brilliant the work is, and just seeing you here today is really inspirational. Thank you so much, both, for coming in.
What made you think that you were a girl?
Well,
You just knew you were. Hard to put
yeah, I just did.
You just did. So for you, that was just normal, wasn't it?
Yeah.